Yet another day, another vlog. So, woo! I think today I'm going to do chunks of different times a day because it seems appropriate. Because I don't know what I'm going to say again. Like most days, but, I don't know. Headphones that aren't plugged into anything because I was going to record some of it on my laptop, but then I realized that the file would have been ginormo and I can hear myself. If I say something, it echoes, and then it echoes, and then it makes a ghost sound, and then I get scared and stop. So, I decided not to do that and do it on here. Breakfast of Champions. No. Coke. Coke's a lot better. Do Coke, not Pepsi. I've been drinking a lot of liquids recently, like this. I drank the rest of this weekend. There's still some in there. See it? So awesome. Peach mango. And then I also been drinking a lot of water, but let's see all the bubbles. I left it open overnight. Oh well. Tastes fine. Yeah, then I made, so yesterday I ate so much. I made, we have these Stouffer's pizza things that are like French bread pizzas. They're like half of a loaf. Actually, a fourth of a loaf, because it's like only, it's cut in half the long way, and then it's cut in half the other way. So it's like half, and then it's half, and then you had the food, and it's like a pizza. And I had two of those, so it was like of pizza deliciousness. And they're like 500 calories each, and I ate two of those, and then I made a whole box of mac and cheese. And I ate almost all of that because I was still hungry at like, I made the pizzas at like 9 or 10, then I ate the mac and cheese at like 1, and no one was home until 5 o'clock at night, surprisingly. So I was like, oh, okay. And then they left. Like always, they normally leave. And then go someplace, and I'm like, okay, I'll be home. My breakfast today was a bagel sandwich, because those are delicious. I had what was it? Just a bagel, sesame seed, delicious. Bagels are like the best thing in the world. Oh, I could eat bagels instead of bread for like the rest of my life, because bread's just and bagels are like delicious. I look really weird today. I don't know why. I'm looking at myself in the thing. Oh, there we go. Maybe that'll help. So yeah, and then what else? I think I drank something else too. Oh, drank like 2 cups of soy milk yesterday, like silk vanilla, which I don't like vanilla as much as regular. Still need to try almond milk, and like all this weird rice milk and this milk, that milk, everything else in this entire world. Someday, when I have money to buy stuff like that. Someday. Oh, and I ate this. Ugh. It's nutrition omega mix, omega-3 mix. There's a bunch of random like fruit things and nuts to get all your nutrition. What else is there to talk about? I gotta wear this shirt. I think I might have wore this the other day. It's my All That Remains shirt. It's so awesome. I bought this and I don't regret it at all. You can, the front sees that, and then I don't know if they make it anymore, because at least on their website they said they only had a limited supply, because these are like a tour shirt, and the back shows like the dates and stuff. So I'm glad I got this, because it's awesome. And like, I think someone called. They're leaving a message. You might be able to hear that, you might not. My hair is all like Gonna just hat up. No, oh, it's so bright. Here we go. Hey. So, yeah, that's that. shirt. Awesome. I also have another All That Remains shirt, surprisingly, right here. This one's also pretty nifty. The bottom was looking funny. Probably just saw a ton of cat hair come off, but yeah. This shirt's awesome too, because it's got all those colors and crazy stuff, and it's All That Remains. You can't not like that. And if you don't, it's your preference, but I really like All That Remains. Alright, I think we should go, Herbert. Man, Herbert, you got dusty. See that chunk right there? That loose chunk right there. I'm thinking, so Herbert, he's pretty black, you know, he's crispy, he's soaking in those rays from the window. But that little chunk of something was from like a peanut butter sandwich that I made, and I used that plate, and then I ate a banana, which ended up being Herbert, who I still own. Stop it, sun, you're so bright. The suns are really bright, it's like, stop it. No, it's not gonna work. There we go. Hey! So, yeah, this stuff is the awesome, this is the act, and if you're into somewhere else, it's links, because that's the difference. Oh, I have like 5 cans of this, but this is the only one that's like left. I'm bored. You can probably tell that. I'm really bored. Oh, I could talk about my formal shirt thing. If I don't talk about that, I don't think I talked about that. So I had to wear this formal shirt for Principles of Engineering. And it's like a button-up, you know. It's got the little collar thing. So I was like, okie dokie, I can wear this. And then I put it on. And this is the day of, because I knew I had it, and I was getting ready, and I probably had 10 minutes left before I had to go. So I put the shirt on. Maybe is it? I don't know. So I put the shirt on, and I was like, uh-oh, this is slightly see-through. I can't be having that. I can't be showing off my body while I'm presenting formally. You know, I can't be doing that. I can't be letting them see my back and arm and chest. Ugh. Don't want them seeing my belly button. They don't want that. They want to see my awesome product that I'm trying to sell. There. Okay. So, I looked for a white shirt, which I kind of have white shirts, but not any that are all white, surprisingly. And I looking, and just found a shirt. I'm like, okay, I'll just put this on backwards, you know, so the logo's on the back. So I did that, and I was like, oh, cool, you know, it looks all great, yeah! And then I turn around, and as I turn around, you can, like, see the logo through the shirt, so if I ever turned, they would be like, what? If I ever tell this story, I don't care. I'm telling it again. You get a double dose of story time. And, yeah, so I'm like, oh god, no, what am I going to do? And I had to look for another white shirt. So I was looking for white shirts that are all white, and I can't find any. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just turn the shirt inside out. And I found this shirt, which this shirt's probably 4 or 5 years old. You can still see how big it is. Either I was a lot bigger, or I like my shirts big, which I like my shirts big. And I took this shirt and I flipped it inside out, so that this would be right here, inside out on my front. And then I flipped it around so that you could see, so that the whole back, or the whole front of this shirt that you would actually be able to see, if you could see through, would be white. So it'd be this over here, but inside out. And the tag was right here. If you can imagine this, the tag was right here. And this part was rubbing against my back all day. We'll get to that in a second. So that was there, and then I put that shirt on, and I buttoned it up, and you could still see that giant logo in this shirt. Our washing machine is, like, not the greatest. And especially back then, we had really, really rusty water. Like, I've even got my blood drawn, and they said I had a large amount of iron in my blood, and it's because our water is so rusty. It's like, ugh, rust. Not bad, but it's just, ugh, why are you in there? So the logo was right here, and I buttoned it up to the very second to last button, and you could see that logo. I'm like, oh god, this is gonna be uncomfortable. So then I buttoned it up all the way to the top, and I had it like right up to here all day. And the shirt is big. It's a medium, but for some reason it's really big and kind of baggy on me, and on my stomach, which is I can fit into most medium shirts and small shirts. And I generally like my shirts large because I get extra fabric for less. And if I wanted to, I could really size them down on the sewing machine. But yeah, so I had to wear it buttoned up all the way, so it was like choking me all day. I had to tuck the shirt underneath this shirt into my pants, and I had to tuck the overshirt into my pants. And whenever I like sat down, it would pull this, and it would like pull on the back and choke me kind of for some reason. Oh my god, it was the most uncomfortable day of school ever. Was not fun. And then I had a hoodie over that too, just because I didn't want to wear a formal shirt around and have it tucked in and look like a square all day. And then I presented, and I think my presentation went decent. I had to take my hat off, which I never take that off at school because I don't like how my hair looks. And it's always like poofy whenever I have it off, especially at school. Yeah, so that was Thursday, Friday, Tuesday. It was Tuesday. It's like a first world problem in a way. And I was going to get docked points because I didn't have formal other clothes, like pants, shoes, socks. That pissed me off. I'm going to check something real quick on Schmear. I think someone did something maybe. Nope. Oh well. No, nothing happened. I thought someone said something somewhere on something, but they didn't. So yeah, that was my week. I've probably told you about that. That was probably about 6 minutes of this vlog, but oh well. You get another story. The same story, but, it's probably slightly different. Well, let's look into the drawer of wonders. Which drawer shall we choose? Well, I can kind of see something right here. So, I like to carve stuff and cut stuff and make sure and try to build stuff with stuff, and I get really bored, and I like playing with lighters and this. So this is like a lizard. Caution, handle with care. It's like a utility knife kind of thing, or a razor blade on a stick. And it's kind of like this. Like if you put that in there, it's got rust on it. See those little marks? I stuck it in this cap. Like that overnight, and it rusted. So yeah, this thing, I cut a lot of fireworks with this. I cut a lot of tools and just a bunch of random stuff. And I melted it because I needed more of the knife, because there's this little guard on it that you had to like pull it back so then you could cut, and then it would go forward. Oh, it was such a nuisance. What is this? Oh, another poster. Posters. Ooh. Oh, I see one I might hang up. Alright, so we have Castlevania on one side. This Castlevania. Then we have this one. And we have the more relevant to my interests one. Pokemon. And then this is the back of the map. Both pretty nifty. Again, I think I got these from like my mom's friend for some reason. I think he had a subscription to Nintendo Power. How's this? Oh, there we go. this the hat that I think that is? No. This is a hat I got, I believe, from the Experimental Aircraft Association. It was like when I went to the the thing. They had a bunch of different planes there, and I took pictures. They're somewhere. Maybe I'll find them. They're on like the disposable camera, and I went with Lewis, and that was really fun. It took like 4 hours to get there, and I didn't have any money to buy anything, and I felt really bad. I wore pants. I wasn't supposed to wear pants because it was really hot out, because this is like the summer. And yeah, that was fun. Oh well, I can't do that again. Lewis is gone. Oh boy, I feel bad now. But yeah, I got this. This is something to remember. I think we got these there. I'm pretty sure there was this lady that was handing them out, and I was like, Lewis, can you go get me one? And he's like, no, you have to go get your own. And I think I got the hat and like a little magazine thing that was just like, oh, you get both of these, and you can look and buy your own airplane. It's like, I'll think about that. And I just took the hat, and I think I threw the little pamphlet thing away. And I was thinking that was a different hat, but I think the other hat's over there behind my TV and dresser thing. Ugh, my hat, the double hat conundrum. Alright, this is 16 minutes. Almost 17? What can I talk about now? Mac and cheese. Oh, okay, so the mac and cheese I made yesterday was delicious. So, regular mac and cheese, you know, you boil it, and then after it's boiled, you don't want to leave it, because if you leave it untended, it'll like overflow with its like foam grossness and fall under to the little heaty pad thing, and you don't want that, because that's not good. So I accidentally did that, and started stirring. I was like, go down, and then it was done. And then I was like, yes. So I'm like, how am I going to make this? I didn't read the directions, so I'm like, okay, half a stick of butter, which I was going to put the whole stick of butter in because I'm like, I love butter. But I didn't, sadly. So I took the butter, half of it, I took the big spoon that I used to stir it, and I cut the butter in half, and then I threw that in, and then I'm like, alright, stir, 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 powder stuff, stir, 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 milk, stir, stir, stir. Added too much milk. So then I put it back on this heaty pad thing, little burner, and heated it up and stirred it, and then it was finally done and thick enough, and I was like, delicious. And I gave myself a giant bowl of it. This big. That's not that big, as you can still see there's remnants in there. It looks like spicy mac and cheese. Yeah, so I put that in there, I'm like, oh, awesome, and then I'm like, sriracha sauce, or sriracha sauce. I don't know how it's pronounced. A couple big blobs of it in there, and ooh, that's good mac and cheese. And I ate that, and that was delicious. And then I went back to get some more because I was still hungry, surprisingly, and I didn't want the mac and cheese to go to waste. And it was already, if you refrigerate mac and cheese, it gets kind of chunky and not the greatest looking. It already looked like that, surprisingly. So I'm like, oh no. Oh well. To my bowl, sriracha sauce, stir, 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 and ate it. Delicious still. Weird texture, but it was good. And then I threw away a little bit that was still in the thing. Feel bad about that because I could have ate that probably. And I still have the bowl, and it's probably going to sit there for another week or two until I clean up my room. And yeah, it's going to be cake down there. It's going to be a new bowl. It's going to be an orange bowl. So that was Saturday. Wait, this is already 19 minutes. Dang it. God dang it. I was going to make this in parts. Maybe I'll make this one extremely long. Maybe like 50 minutes. No, that'd be too long. Maybe I'll just make 2. Alright, so that was my day so far. I've done nothing. There's an Etch-a-Sketch right there. Showed that yesterday, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. And, oh, and now this is 20 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. These are so extremely boring and long. hope you guys have a good day, because my day's, it's not bad. I'm just not doing anything. I might go to sleep. And I hope you guys have another good day. Have a good day. Yeah. Alright, have a good day. Bye. Said it like 10 times.